got mail.
Susan and Hannah, two women in their mid-20s, are in the living room trying to open a safe secured by a combination lock. The room is dark, save for the torchlight from Susan's phone and the moonlight projecting long shadows onto the floor and along the walls. Tension fills the room. Hannah, highly concentrated, is working on the lock in high speed. Susan, in the meantime, is shaking all over, having trouble keeping the phone steady.
I told you to take a photo of the code. I told you!
Relax. I got this. I have a photographic memory, remember?
Great. And it failed you the one time we were trying to rob a safe? God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Could you just trust me?
I'm trying to.
Susan, look at me. We know what we're doing. And more importantly, we know why we're doing this. Everything is going to be all right, okay?
I can't believe we're actually doing this. Poor Mr. Davis. I mean, he has a family and everything.
Yeah, poor them. They are spending the weekend in Italy to celebrate Mrs. Davis' birthday, while yesterday he had you stand on Melrose for over 1 hour to save him a parking spot. You make $1 million a year, Mr. Davis. Pay a freaking Calais. Look, we've almost made it. Now breathe and try to keep your hands steady. I can barely see the numbers.
Okay, you're right. I'm breathing.
Hannah continues to work on the lock.
Come on, baby, come on.
I knew this was a bad idea. I knew it.
Suddenly, a click is heard and the safe opens up. Hannah slowly opens the door of the safe.
What is that?
Sus, we need more light here.
Hannah grabs the object from the safe.
Yeah, I was not expecting this.
Oh my God, we are robbing a man of faith? God forgive me.
Sus, a man of faith would not make you miss your grandma's funeral to return the goats from his wife's yoga class.
But he's keeping a figure of Saint David in his safe. It was all for nothing. And he told me he was sorry about Nana.
I believe his exact words were, "Wait, she was 98. Get over it, Miss Darcy."
Hannah, how can you joke about this? We are in serious trouble right now. It's all your fault. I should have never agreed to this.
A dull, sudden stomp is heard. Hannah just broke the bottom of the statue by hitting it on the nearby table.
What are you doing? Have you gone absolutely insane? You're going to wake up the neighbors and get us arrested. I am not going to spend the best years of my life behind bars because of you.
Shut up, project lady, and check this out.
Hannah holds her hand out to Susan and opens it to reveal a handful of diamonds.
No way. Diamonds?
And you know what, Susan? I will do you one better. These are blood diamonds. You cannot possibly feel bad about stealing a man's blood diamonds.
I don't believe this. I mean, I knew Mr. Davis was an asshole, but this?
Are you really surprised? After all we've seen? What, you think he's enemies with Mr. Parker just because their wives went to different sororities?
No, you're right. This perfectly fits his personality and the rest of his lifestyle. I mean, you do not fly to Ibiza 10 times a year with your private jet when you're the bald CEO of a company that sells anti-hair loss remedies for men.
Besides, supporting a barely legal bimbo in Beverly Hills. Hey, do you think he promises her to work her way up to wife like he did with us applying for marketing and getting jobs as secretaries?
We are personal assistants.
We are secretaries and you know it.
Okay, yeah. Screw him.
Suddenly, Susan's phone rings.
Oh my God, it's him. What do I do?
Just pick up, be cool, nothing's wrong.
Okay. I got this. Good evening, Mr. Davis. I mean, good morning for you.
Susan, hi. I'm sorry I'm reaching you at this late hour, but I have an emergency and I need your help. I hope I can count on you.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, you can always count on me.
Great. Listen, Manuel, the fish keeper, got his ass deported. could you do me a big favor and clean the fish tank tomorrow? Rosa will be in so she can let you in.
Mr. Davis, it's a 10-feet aquarium.
Great. I knew I could count on you, my dear.
But...
A beep is heard as Mr. Davis cuts off the line.
Asshole. Let's take his diamonds and go.
Atta girl. Wait, what is this noise?
There's a faint sound of steps coming from the hall, but it stops after a second and the house is completely silent.
What do you mean? What noise?
Hannah raises her hand to ask for silence, but the house is still silent.
Never mind, I'm maybe catching your paranoia.
We hear steps again, then a snarling sound.
There is someone in the house.
The two women freeze. After a dramatic beat, a rich-looking, well-groomed Samoyed dog appears.
Armani!
The dog happily comes to the girls and greets them. He wags his tail friendly.
Aw, the only thing I'll miss about this job is this dog. Who's a good boy?
Oh, I know. Isn't he the fluffiest $4,000 you've ever seen? Good boy.
$4,000? My car was cheaper than this dog. Come on, Hannah, let's wrap up. Let's go.
While Susan is petting Armani, Hannah puts the diamonds away and tries to reassemble the saint figure.
Wait, I have some tape in my purse.
She hands Hannah a roll of large silver Scotch tape.
Jesus, Susan, were you thinking about gagging someone tonight?
I didn't know what to expect, Hannah. And don't pretend you did either, because we have never done anything like this.
And we never will again. Mr. Davis pretty much forced us to do this. But, well, I'll give you this one. I could actually use some tape.
Hannah gets the figure decently in shape, hiding some tape on its back and returning it to the safe. They check if everything looks okay. Then Hannah takes a cigarette and a lighter out of her purse.
Hannah, are you kidding me? Out of all the moments of your life, this is the one you decided to start smoking?
Ew, Susan, gross. No, we just need to leave a hoax in case our lazy boss decides to open the safe anytime soon.
I thought you heard him say he only checks it every 3 months. And we know he checked it last week.
Yeah, but we don't want to take the chance, do we? Especially since we agreed to stay on the job for a few more weeks.
Of course, if we both quit out of the blue, it will seem suspicious.
Hannah lights the cigarette.
Exactly. But, well, we still need to cover our asses because eventually he will find out that the diamonds are gone.
She puffs the cigarette once and pulls it away, disgusted. She coughs, clearly not used to it.
Ugh.
But how is you being the worst smoker in the world gonna help us?
Who's Mr. Davis' biggest rival again?
Mr. Parker? Oh my god, you're a genius! He smokes like a chimney. So you're leaving like false evidence?
Bingo. I mean, I'm not gonna leave the cigarette butt here. They could have it analyzed for DNA prints. But I will let some ashes fall inside the safe.
Brilliant! He will immediately suspect Parker. Especially since he's dealing with blood diamonds too, right?
Exactly. By the time we're suspected by anyone, we'd have left the country with our bags full of money.
When are we meeting your cousin Lucas again?
Monday. I want to get rid of these stones as soon as possible.
Wow. I feel like a real criminal. Kind of cool and scary at the same time.
Okay, let's clean up and then we're out of here.
I will open the window so Rosa won't smell anything tomorrow.
Great. Just don't take your gloves off.
Hannah? What was that noise?
It's just her money. Chill out.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Hannah and Susan start leaving the house. They go downstairs and are about to leave through the back door via the kitchen.
Goodbye, big boy. Hannah, you dropped your cigarette ashes all over the house. I can't believe this.
What are you talking about? You saw me putting the cigarette out and then back in my purse.
But look, here!
Hannah's eyes follow the direction Susan is pointing. She kneels over carefully, studying the ashes. Then, she turns back to Susan, both women wide-eyed.
Mr. Parker!